And I'm telling you, November 8th, we better be careful because that election is going to be rigged. And I hope the Republicans are watching closely or it's going to be taken away from us.
All right, Donald Trump last night right here in this program talking about how he believes that it's possible the election in November could be rigged for Hillary Clinton. And earlier today on Fox and Friends, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, he shared some advice for Mr. Trump. Take a look.
My advice to Donald would be very simple. I'll tell you the advice I give him. You have one person to attack, Hillary Clinton. And Barack Obama, because it's the Obama administration. Let all of us, myself, Gingrich, Christie, this whole army, let us attack everybody else. That's always been my rule in politics, which is you run against one person, don't run against the world.
And we continue with former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich. Let's go back to the earlier issue of Trump saying we got to be careful that it's rigged. Now, we did learn that the DNC rigged a system with superdelegates, and the DNC was fully behind Hillary Clinton the entire way, and the emails prove that. Here's an interesting statistic. The Philly Inquirer, 1 week after the 2012 election, pointed out that in 59 separate precincts in inner-city Philadelphia, that Mitt Romney did not get a single vote, not one. And according to the Cleveland Plain Dealer, there were 9 precincts in Cleveland alone. Again, not a single Romney vote, not one. Now, maybe I'm conspiratorial, maybe this is a stretch, but 70 districts in 2 cities, 70-plus districts, not a single vote for Romney? Is that possible?
Sure. Look, my first real presidential election in terms of being involved and paying attention was 1960 between Nixon and Kennedy. And I don't think any historian doubts that the Democrats stole Illinois and they stole Texas, and that was the margin of the election. It was just straight-out theft. People in Chicago who'd been dead for a long time managed to still miraculously vote. People in parts of Texas where Lyndon Johnson could deliver them voted even if they no longer existed. I think there's a long tradition on the part of Democratic machines of trying to steal elections, and that's why what really matters is for Republicans to recognize that and organize enough Republican attorneys and Republican poll watchers to offset it. I mean, you have to assume the other side, and this goes back to everything that Trump has been saying about Hillary. I mean, if you assume that she's a crook, as he says, if you assume that she lies, as he says, why would you expect her to have an honest election? But the job then is for the Republicans to recruit enough poll watchers and to recruit enough attorneys that you can go nose to nose with them everywhere in the country and not allow that to happen.
You know, you have pointed out many times in this program that Trump represents a clear and present danger to modern-day Washington, to the establishment, to the infrastructure, if you will, the incestuous relationship between lobbyists and congressmen and their staffs and the media. And I agree with you. I think you're dead on right. I've watched, for example, Paul Ryan, Lindsey Graham, even Jeb Bush, who won't endorse Trump, and John McCain. All these people are out there, and they seem more critical of Donald Trump than they've ever been willing to speak out against Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton. Now Donald Trump has said he's not supporting either McCain or Paul Ryan in their primaries. I think they've earned that distinction from him. Well, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, okay, I think that Trump's got to figure out sooner or later, as Rudy Giuliani was saying a while ago, how many fights does he want to get into? Paul Ryan is the Speaker of the House. He's a very smart, hard-working guy.
Well, let me give you
John
McCain. He said he's not quite there yet, so it sounds like he might.
Look, I'm just saying, I think Trump's either got to be the leader of the party and shame on those who don't endorse him, or he's got to be a random guy who goes around picking a lot of fights he doesn't need. John McCain has a long record of serving this country in the military, as a POW, in the House and in the Senate. He is a superb chairman of the Armed Services Committee, and he deserves the support of every rational Republican in the country. And yeah. Paul Ryan right now is the heart of the House Republican Party. He has very high approval among Republicans across the whole country. And these are, you know, I agree totally with Rudy Giuliani. You got one person to beat. It's Hillary Clinton. You beat Hillary Clinton, you're president. You beat 23 other people and lose to Hillary Clinton, you're not going to be president.
Let me ask you.
So focus on the main fight.
Yeah, not bad advice at all. All right, we have a debate commission. One of the co-chairs is a guy by the name of Mike McCurry. For the what did I do to make you laugh so hard? What did I do?
You have brought up my favorite current topic.
Yeah, I know that because I've been talking to you recently. All right, so Mike McCurry, former press secretary for Bill Clinton. So of the 3 presidential debates, one is up against Sunday Night Football and another is up against Monday Night Football. And I'm thinking, okay, that's pretty stupid. Let's see. What am I going to watch? Football or Hillary? Probably Hillary versus Trump, but, you know, I love football, but that's a dumb decision. Why did they do this, and what can be done to stop it?
Well, everybody should contact the debate commission and tell them, move the 2 debates. I mean, the fact is, and I have a personal interest in this, because the Falcons are the Sunday night game, and Green Bay is the Monday night game, and I have an interest in both those teams. So I would like them, you know, to move the debate. But here's the thing that's crazy. We have had Monday Night Football since 1970. We've had Sunday Night Football since 1987. The notion that this elite, hidden away group of Washingtonians couldn't figure out those 2 dates are dumb dates.
But doesn't it sound like what Hillary did to Bernie Sanders? They tried to bury these debates on like a Saturday night when everybody's out of town and nobody's watching them. It seems like a strategy to me that they're afraid for people to see her.
Look, it's a bipartisan commission of folks who've been around a long time and who are self-appointed, and they think of themselves as the debate gods. And I think they made this decision 15 months ago.
Yeah.
But let's just start out with a simple notion. This is early August. The debates are late September and October. They can change it. It ain't that big a deal.
Good point.
The American people, one poll I saw, 86% of the country wants them to move the debates. That's what a populist rebellion is like.
Mr. Speaker, good to see you. Thank you.